Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel. Honors and salutations to the elect on the four corners pushing this truth. Salutations to the house of David. This video is actually a commentary on black Hebrew Israelites, okay, and white Hebrew Israelites, and the difference between black Hebrew Israelites and Hebrew Israelites, and also a little bit of understanding on black, white, etc. And when I'm referring to white Hebrew Israelites, I'm still referring to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay? Because it's not a physical color thing. Okay? This is when you have to understand how Esau uses these words, black and white. And through the Spirit, I'm going to try to bring that out and make it so that brothers and sisters can grasp the understanding on it. So, first, what I want to do is get to this word, black. Here on online etymology dictionary, etymonline.com. When we look at the word black as an adjective, it comes from Old English prototype, meaning burnt or dark, Old High German, black, Swedish, meaning to burn, to gleam, to shine, to flash, to scorch, Latin, flagere, to blaze, to blow, to burn, from the root, to shine. Okay, now when we go down a little bit, it says that the usual Old English word for black was swart, which is right, because when you go into the German, the word swart, S-W-A-R-T, swart, S-W-A-R-T-H-Y, means black. Okay? And we understand that English was created by Jakes that were known as Anglo-Saxon angelic sons of Isaac, who came from Saxony, Germany. Okay? A lot of those Jakes, they called themselves Saxon. Them Jakes, they were called Saxons throughout history. When the white man tells you they were so-called white people, they actually came from the area around Germany. Now, it says, according to OED, it is often doubtful whether Blake means black, dark, or pale, colorless, wan, or livid, used of dark-skinned people in Old English. Now going down, it says here, of coffee first attested in 1796, it meant fierce, terrible, and wicked in the late 14th century. So the meaning fierce, terrible, and wicked is of the late 14th century, the color of sin and sorrow since at least the 1300. The sense of with dark purposes or malignant emerged in the 1580s, in other words, as in black magic. So understanding when they speak about this word black, when they say the word black, like I'm black, the black people, it's the same reference as if you say, yo, that person's been blacklisted. It's the same thing in reference as someone saying black magic, which means with a dark purpose. So when you call yourself a black person, or you say your nationality is black, you in your mind, I'm talking about Israelites out there that don't know the Israelites, if you're watching this video, I'm referring to you. you in your mind thinking that you're calling yourself according to your color, because that's what you were brought up to think, right? But this devil, this cunning deceiver, when he calls you black, he's the one that taught you to call yourself black, it really refers to being terrible and wicked, or to have a dark purpose, right? Now, there's a couple more words here, but that's it on that. Now I'm gonna go to dictionary.com. Okay. And let's see what it says here. This is dictionary.com. Black, liking in hue and in brightness, absorbing light without reflecting any of the rays composing it. Second definition, characterized by absence of light. Now let's deal with that one right there. Black Hebrew Israelites. In other words, a black Hebrew Israelite is characterized by the absence of light. We understand that light represents knowledge. And then it says enveloped in darkness. So when these devils refer to us Israelites as black Hebrew Israelites, they are calling us, basically, it's a mockery saying that niggas don't know what they're talking about. They have no knowledge. Okay? Furthermore, it says here black, gloomy, pessimistic, dismal, harmful, inexcusable, boding ill, sullen or hostile, threatening. Black words, black looks, a black lie, a black outlook. Now this is a good one right here. Definition 9, without any moral quality or goodness, evil and wicked. His black heart was concocted yet another black deed. So when you hear this word black, and we hear it every day. Oh, what's your nationality? I'm black. Oh yeah, he was black. Or she's black. Yeah, you know, black shorty, dark skinned shorty, she was black. Oh, I got black friends. That's what some people say. And I'm just saying things that people have been used to saying on a regular basis. Understanding this devil has put this in our people's minds, and even in his own people's minds throughout the whole world, as, once again, like I said, to resemble color. But when you really go into the definition of the word black, it has nothing to do with skin color. Okay? It has nothing to do with skin color. It has to do in the context of evil. It has to do within the context of wickedness. Right? So, we understand as Israelites that we were created to be God's chosen people. Deuteronomy 14:2, Deuteronomy 7:6. Y'all know the scriptures. But yet, today, we have been told that we are less than what we were created to be. We were told that the so-called white man, who's Esau, who's the caveman, who's the culture vulture, the son of perdition, okay, the wicked, the devil. I mean, the list goes on with his true name and words that define his true character. We have been programmed by this devil to think that we're less thereof. So understand, when somebody calls us black Hebrew Israelites, it's taken away from basically saying that we are the true Israelites. Okay? It's not even just when they call us black Hebrew Israelites, they're not calling us black in reference to our skin color. They're calling us evil Hebrew Israelites. And there are black Hebrew Israelites. But it's not the brothers that's a part of the elect that's pushing this truth and sincerity on the highways and the byways, waking up the people, bringing out the knowledge. No, because those brothers out there, they're striving for perfection. They're trying to endure to the end. Okay? They are trying to be clothed with those white garments. Okay? Now, like I said, this was a commentary. It's not really a sit-down video, but I got a couple scriptures I'm going to bring out just to back up these points real quick. And the first scripture I'm going to get is Isaiah 5. Go to Isaiah chapter 5 and verse, bear with me 1 second. Isaiah chapter 5 and the verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good. So destruction, that's what the word woe means. Unto them. Who's the them? Well, we're about to find out. They call evil good. Who on this planet Earth is calling evil good? The so-called white man. How? Because he calls himself Superman. He calls himself the savior, the heroes, the protectors. Everybody that looks like him is of good. Everybody that has that lack of pigmentation, that has that leprous skin, that mark of Cain, he has reversed it in this programming of the earth, the whole entire earth, to think that that is good. Okay? And it says, woe unto them, so-called white men, they call evil, they call themselves good, because they're the evil ones. They're the wicked. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. If not, then where and who is he, man? So we understand that the earth is in the hands of the so-called white man, so he has to be the wicked. Wicked goes hand in hand with evil. Now, check this out. When you go back to etymology online, it says that black, from the 14th century, it refers to fierce, terrible, and wicked. So, the so-called white man is the wicked. Wicked coincides with evil, right? And black is connected with the word wicked. Then the so-called white man is truly the black person. He's truly the black man. They're black Hebrew Edomites, so to speak. It says they call evil good and good evil, and then they calling us, the Israelites, evil by adding black to the word Hebrew, to the nationality of Hebrew Israelite. Okay? So truly, we're white. White is in reference to having the light, to being pure. All right? And they're black. Esau. Because black is what? Unpleasant. Black is without any moral quality or goodness. That's a so-called white man. Now, you know, the average devil come on the comment board and say, no, that's you guys. You guys do this. You guys do that. You guys kill each other in the streets. You guys sell drugs and so on and so forth. You're in the prison systems. But where did Jacob get that from, man? We got that from the so-called white man. Right? Because when you go to the book of Proverbs, let's go get it right now. Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. I believe it's 31. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor. Okay? Who's the oppressor? The so-called white man. You have been oppressing the Israelites here in America for over 400 years. You are the oppressor. All right? It says, envy not the oppressor. Our people envy the oppressor. That's why it's going to tell you, it's going to say why. And choose none of his ways, man. Because when our people see him prospering, our people see them living in big houses, our people see him with the money, with the nice cars, okay? They're envious of that. So they want to pursue those lifestyles. Okay? And how else is Jake gonna achieve that here in America? It's through evil. But the so-called white man has promoted evil. Who's the Scarface? Who's the Al Capones? Who's the Lucky Lucianos? Who's the Godfathers? Who's the mobsters? Okay? The Machine Gun Kellys. These are all the things that the so-called white man has put in the minds of Jakes. So when they come up, that's all they wanted to be. That's what when they chose to be rappers, all they talk about is guns and drugs. Because that's what the so-called white man showed them. The so-called white man has turned our priests. He has turned our princes. He has turned our kings and our judges into dogs, man. Into fellow cavemen just like him. Because the way he conducts himself is that of a caveman. And that's the way our people conduct themselves today. And those are black Hebrew Israelites. Because they're living in darkness. Okay? Not because of skin color. Alright? It's because they're in spiritual darkness. They're asleep. And they're following the program of this devil, man. We go back to Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call good evil. They call evil good and good evil. They put darkness for light and light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's what the dark person is doing. That's what a black person is doing, man. Who is the so-called white man? Okay? Because he's without moral. He has no principles. He's disgraceful. Okay, he has no goodness in him. All right? So now, with that, I want to bring out this information that I came across on Wikipedia, and Lord willing, I'm going to wrap it up. Bring out a couple more scriptures, and then I'll wrap it up. So here on Wikipedia, it says black and white dualism. The contrast of white and black. White representing light, black representing darkness. White representing day, black representing night, has a long tradition and metaphorical usage. Okay, so let's stop right there. Now, right here, as you see, it has the in parentheses. It just tells you what light, darkness, day, and night. It goes hand in hand with white and black. Long history of metaphorical usage. So understand, once again, when you call yourself black, what's your nationality? Oh, I'm black. You're referring to darkness. You're referring to light. You're referring to evil. And that's why the so-called white man has embedded that in our people's minds through television, through media, through music, through words, through schools, etc., man, throughout this whole entire society and every aspect of it. Okay? So I'm going to jump down, and it says here, where we're talking about dressing. It says white often represents purity or innocence in Western culture. Now, you got to pay attention to that. When you see Western culture, that's always referring to these devils, man. Particularly as white clothing or objects are easy to stain. In most Western countries, white is the color worn by brides at weddings. Angels are typically depicted as clothed in white robes. In many Hollywood westerns, bad cowboys wear black hats, while the good ones wear white. Okay? Melodrama villains are dressed in black and heroines in white dresses. Evil witches are stereotypically dressed in black and good fairies in white. Now, let's deal with that, okay? Because let's see what the scriptures say about who wears white. Okay? This is the book of Chronicles, Second Chronicles, chapter 5 and verse 12. And it says, well, I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna start up at 10. And there was nothing in the ark save the two tables, which Moses put therein at Horeb, when the Lord made a covenant with the children of Israel when they came out of Egypt. So, that right there lets you know that only the children of Israel is who the Most High made a covenant with when they came out of Israel. And that's the same covenant that you hear about when they refer to the new covenant in the New Testament. It's saying it's a new covenant with the same people, man. Verse 11, and it came to pass when the priests were come out of the holy place, for all the priests that were present were sanctified and did not then wait by course. Also the Levites, which were the singers, all of them of Asaph, of Heman, and Judan, with their sons and their brethren, being arrayed in white linen. So the Levites of our nation, when they came out and they were going to perform and sing and play the instruments, they were arrayed in white. White represents purity, like we just read here in the contrast between white and black in dualism. The white represents purity. Okay. And it says, having cymbals and psalteries and harps, stood at the east end of the altar, and with them 120 priests sounding the trumpets. Okay. So that was part of our custom to wear white, man. We'll show you a little more in the scriptures. This is out of the scriptures. This is in the book of Esther chapter 8, and I'm going to go to verse 5. I'm going to start at Salakia. I'm going to start at bear with me 1 second, because it wasn't. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, it's a little further down, Salakia. So I'm gonna start at chapter 8 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse. Start at verse 13. This is after Israel overcame them damn devils, those Edomites. Haman and his sons after they were hung. So I'm going to start at verse 13. The copy of the written for the commandment to be given in every province was published unto all the people, and that the Jews should be ready against the day to avenge themselves on their enemies. So the post that rode upon the mules and camels went out, being hastened and pressed on by the king's commandment. And the decree was given at Shushan, the palace. And Mordecai went out from the presence of the king in royal apparel. Now check out what it says about royal apparel. Of blue and white. So blue and white were royal apparels in Israel, man. Okay. It says, and with a great crown of gold and with a garment of fine linen and purple. Okay, but the point was to bring out how, how we just read that white represents purity and innocence. Mordecai wore the royal apparel of blue and white. The Levites wore white. We read it in the book. We read in the scriptures that the people, when the Lord comes back, it says in the scripture the Lord was going to be dressed in white, and his blood and his garments will be stained with the blood, resembling grapes. And the book of Revelations also states about those that die, they're going to be delivered. Those that also die for the Lord, they're going to be arrayed in white robes. Okay, so this devil, he understands what he's doing. He's playing this big game on words. All right? But see, he's going to get sought out, right? He's going to get sought out. He's going to get exposed. He's getting exposed right now, beginning with the elders on down. You know, because they've been doing it for 20 plus years, 30, almost 30 years, a little bit over 30 years. They've been on this devil's ass. You know, now their fruits are jumping all over this damn devil. Putting the fire on him. All right, because ultimately this is through the spirit of the Lord, the spirit of Yahweh in the name of his son, Yahweh Shah. Okay, you can't go against the program, man. Esau, you had your little run. Okay, but now it's getting found out that you're the true devils, man. You're the true black people because you're dark, you're evil, you're terrible, you're wicked. Okay, you are without quality. You are without moral. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And that's why now 2017, it's almost over for you devils, man, because the Lord created darkness and you said that it was light. The Lord created light and you said it was darkness. The Lord created the Israelites and you said that we were black. You said that we were spics. You said that we was tree niggas. You said that we were parried niggas. You said that we were wetbacks. You called us monkeys when you resembled a monkey. You called us evil when we were good and you were evil. All right, so with that, I'm going to wrap it up. You know, like I said, it was a quick commentary on Black Hebrew Israelites. And I want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And death to America. Shalom.